My name is Danielle Singer, and I am 25 years old, and I work at Launch Campus Ministry here at Purdue. My job title is Outreach Team Leader, which means that I do a lot of evangelism. I actually found out that God had blessed me with the spiritual gift of evangelism while I was in college, actually at Launch Campus Ministry, and through my time at Launch, Ben and Nettie Beck and the other staff members were able to guide me on how to best use that gift to serve the kingdom. And so when COVID hit back in 2020, I was offered a position as the intern as a first-year graduate, and I accepted it and got to learn all about campus ministry and women's ministry specifically, which is another focus of mine that I absolutely love, and got to combine all those into an amazing full-time job that I am now doing. So another big part of my job is to work with women, and a big part of how I became a Christian is through I became a Christian in the aftermath of an abusive relationship, and I have this passion for helping other girls who have been through similar situations as me. And in my time at Launch, whether on staff or just as a volunteer, I have been able to see that ministry grow and be able to see that God really has opened this door specifically for me to be a part of this. We started dating when I was a junior in high school, so I was 16. And he immediately was like, hey, I really want you to go to church with me. This is so important to me. And I went at first out of obligation, but that's where I started to learn about who God truly was. And while that seems all great on the surface, he was very emotionally and sexually abusive, I'll be honest. And when I came forward about it a few months later, the people in my life who I was supposed to be trusting, and if I told you today who these people were in my life, you would expect them to believe me and want to help. And they shot me down. They told me to stop talking about it. They told me that I was lying. And these were people that were in my church. These were people that were close family members and close friends of mine at the time. And so all I really had was God. And so when I committed my life to Jesus and really understood what Jesus did for me, I knew that that was what I had. I had to share that with people, and I had to go out and help other people understand how amazing Jesus is. Right now I'm mentoring, I don't even know how many girls I'm mentoring right now, but I'm mentoring a few girls, and while not all of them are abuse survivors, some of them are, and it has been really impactful to see God working in their lives as a result of how he's brought me through this situation. And I mean, that's what I want to see. I want to see more girls feel comfortable coming forward and getting the healing that they need, because it's so easy for girls or guys who go through these situations to walk away from God and walk away from church, especially if the abuse happened in church like it did for me. God is so much stronger and bigger than that. And while, yes, this thing is horrible, this thing is traumatic, there is still hope, and that Jesus still loves them, Jesus sees them, and that he believes them. If you would have asked me 8 years ago who God was to me, it would be a completely different answer. I absolutely love who God is, and I want everybody to know who he is and how amazing he is and how important he is to me, to the people around me, to this community, to this world. Come to Calvary. First off, try it out. It is like a huge family here. I feel so connected to the staff and the leaders and the volunteers here. There's so many different ways to serve and different ways to really invest in your faith, invest in your walk with God. I have learned how to study my Bible better. I have learned how to mentor people through Calvary. I have exponentially grown in my faith through what Calvary teaches here. It is so obvious that God is working here. And I've seen Calvary grow 5 times the size it was when I started here. And that is just amazing to get to witness just in the 8 years I've been here.